At Amon Hen, after the Fellowship is broken, Aragorn faces a terrible choice. Frodo has left, taking the ring toward Mordor alone. Merry and Pippin have been captured by orcs, and Boromir lies dying. Aragorn could go after Frodo, could try to catch him and help him, but instead he chooses to pursue the orcs and rescue Merry and Pippin. Many people ask why. Why didn't Aragorn go after Frodo? Wasn't protecting the ring-bearer the most important thing? Hello everyone, welcome to Middle-earth. Today we will try to understand together one of the most critical decisions in The Lord of the Rings. So first we need to understand what exactly happened at Amon Hen. The Fellowship has stopped to rest on the shores of the lake. Frodo wanders off alone to think about what to do next. Should he go east to Mordor or west to Minas Tirith with Aragorn? While Frodo is deciding, Boromir finds him and tries to take the ring by force. Frodo puts on the ring to escape and climbs to the top of Amon Hen. There he experiences the Eye of Sauron searching for him. Terrified, Frodo takes off the ring and makes his decision. He will go to Mordor and he will go alone. He runs back down, gets into a boat, and starts crossing the lake. Meanwhile, orcs attack the Fellowship. Boromir tries to defend Merry and Pippin, but is overwhelmed. He is shot with multiple arrows and dies in Aragorn's arms. Before dying, Boromir confesses what he did, that he tried to take the ring from Frodo. This is crucial information for Aragorn. He now understands why Frodo ran. Aragorn also realizes that Frodo has chosen to go alone, that he doesn't want the Fellowship following him anymore. The question becomes, should Aragorn respect Frodo's choice, or should he pursue him anyway? Let's examine Aragorn's options. Option 1, go after Frodo. Aragorn could take a boat, cross the lake, track Frodo, and catch up to him. Aragorn is a skilled tracker, one of the best in Middle-earth. He could find Frodo relatively easily, but what would happen then? Frodo has decided he doesn't want company. He's afraid that the ring will corrupt anyone near him, as it corrupted Boromir. If Aragorn caught up to him, Frodo might resist. He might put on the ring again and disappear. And even if Aragorn convinced Frodo to accept his help, there's a problem. Aragorn is exactly the kind of person the ring would try to corrupt. He's a great leader, a warrior, someone with the strength to use the ring. Gandalf warned about this. The ring would tempt Aragorn constantly, and Aragorn knows this about himself. Option 2, pursue the orcs and rescue Merry and Pippin. This is what Aragorn actually chooses. The orcs have taken 2 members of the Fellowship. They're probably taking them to Saruman or possibly to Mordor. If Aragorn doesn't act immediately, Merry and Pippin might be lost forever. They might be tortured, killed, or used as bait. Aragorn knows that every moment counts. The longer he waits, the farther the orcs will get. So why did Aragorn choose option 2? Let's look at the reasons. First, Aragorn understood Frodo's decision. When Boromir confessed what he had done, Aragorn realized that Frodo left because he feared the ring's influence on the Fellowship. Frodo was trying to protect his friends by leaving them behind. If Aragorn pursued Frodo against his will, it would be a betrayal of Frodo's sacrifice. Frodo made a brave, selfless choice. Aragorn respected that choice. Second, Aragorn knew he was a danger to Frodo. Aragorn is Isildur's heir. Isildur was the one who took the ring and refused to destroy it. That weakness runs in Aragorn's bloodline. Aragorn has always feared that he might have the same weakness. This is why he was reluctant to claim his kingship for so long. He doubted himself. When Frodo offered him the ring at Amon Hen in the movie, Aragorn refused, gently closing Frodo's hand over it. This shows Aragorn's awareness of his own vulnerability. By not pursuing Frodo, Aragorn was protecting Frodo from himself. Third, Aragorn recognized that the quest to destroy the ring was always going to be a stealth mission. The whole plan was to sneak the ring into Mordor unnoticed. A large group would attract attention. A single hobbit, or maybe 2 if Sam went with him, had a better chance of getting through undetected. Gandalf had said this at the Council of Elrond. The ring-bearer's path would be secret and alone. Aragorn understood that Frodo needed to go without him. Fourth, Aragorn had immediate responsibilities. Merry and Pippin were in danger right now. They needed rescue right now. Frodo's journey to Mordor would take months. Aragorn couldn't help Frodo in those months of walking through wilderness anyway, but he could help Merry and Pippin today. Aragorn is a practical leader. He dealt with the urgent crisis first. Fifth, Aragorn believed in Frodo. Despite Frodo being a small hobbit, despite him seeming weak and unprepared, Aragorn had faith that Frodo could carry the burden. Aragorn had seen Frodo's courage, his resistance to the ring's corruption, his determination. Frodo had volunteered for this quest, knowing it might kill him. Aragorn honored that courage by trusting Frodo to complete his mission without interference. Sixth, there's the matter of Aragorn's destiny. Aragorn is not meant to destroy the ring. He's meant to unite the kingdoms of men, to reclaim his throne, to lead the armies against Sauron. By pursuing the orcs, Aragorn begins his true path. The rescue of Merry and Pippin leads to Rohan, which leads to Helm's Deep, which leads to the alliance with Rohan, which eventually leads to the Battle of Pelennor Fields and Aragorn claiming his kingship. If Aragorn had gone after Frodo instead, all of this would have been lost. The West would have fallen. There's also a strategic element. Aragorn understood that Sauron had to be distracted while Frodo made his journey. If Aragorn went with Frodo, Sauron's attention would be on them. But if Aragorn went his own way, building armies, reclaiming his throne, threatening Sauron's borders, then Sauron would focus on Aragorn instead of searching for the ring. This is exactly what happened. Sauron became obsessed with Aragorn, the returned king, the heir of Isildur. He didn't think about hobbits sneaking into Mordor because he was busy dealing with Aragorn's armies. Let's also consider what would have happened if Aragorn had gone after Frodo. Best case scenario, Aragorn catches up, Frodo reluctantly accepts his help, and they travel together to Mordor. But now Frodo has constant exposure to someone the ring wants to corrupt. The ring would whisper to Aragorn, tempt him, try to make him take it. This would be torture for both of them. And when they got close to Mordor, Aragorn's presence would make them more noticeable. An armed warrior traveling with a hobbit draws attention. Worst case scenario, Aragorn catches up, but in a moment of weakness or desperation, he takes the ring from Frodo for safekeeping, or to use it against Sauron. And then Aragorn becomes the new Dark Lord. This is Aragorn's nightmare, and it's why he stayed away. Finally, there's the simple fact that Aragorn couldn't be everywhere at once. He had to choose, and he chose to save the hobbits he could save immediately rather than chase after the one who had already chosen his path. It was a heart-wrenching decision, but it was the right one. Both practically and morally, Aragorn made the correct choice. Aragorn's decision at Amon Hen shows his wisdom, his humility, and his understanding of his role. He didn't try to be the hero of every story. He let Frodo have his quest while Aragorn pursued his own. And in the end, both succeeded because each did what he was meant to do. That's all for today. If you liked the video, please don't neglect your comments. I read all of them. You can be sure. You can like. You can share with your friends. See you. Take care of yourselves.